Welcome to www.staxi.com. Today's topic, a transport wheelchair designed to do just that. Wheelchairs serve as an excellent and invaluable purpose in the world. They enable people who, due to accident, injury, or illness, to be far more independent than they would be without them. However, at the same time, they're often seriously lacking when it comes to serving those who only need to utilize them temporarily. This is where the need for a superficially designed transport wheelchair comes in. Someone who's unable to walk requires a wheelchair or some equivalent means of getting around. Fortunately, as a culture, we've realized that an inability in the body in no way impairs the mind, and therefore that wheelchairs should be made to accommodate the diverse needs, skills, and abilities of their occupants. There is an ever-increasing focus on this, and that is as it should be. However, there are two other classes of person who makes use of transport wheelchairs. The first is a person who has no significant or long-term impairment of mobility, but who by law or policy is required to use one while resident in a hospital or other treatment facility, or for whom the distance involved in transversing, for example, an airport is daunting. The second is the person who attends the first. A wheelchair that someone spends the majority of their day in needs to have certain features that are not required in a transport wheelchair that is only used in getting someone from point A to point B, and which will in fact hamper that. For example, giving someone who needs a wheelchair as part of their daily life one that they could not propel on their own would be the height of cruelty, but actually makes a great deal of sense in an institutional setting. In a hospital, airport, or other care facility, there are numerous occasions where a client needs to be moved from one place to another, for lab work, an exam, or to meet a flight, for example. In most cases and places, there is a requirement that this person be attended by another rather than self-propelled. The reasons for this is client safety. Especially in care facilities, the transport wheelchair's occupant may not be in the proper condition or state of mind to propel the chair without hurting themselves, but due to a number of reasons will often attempt to do so, regardless of rules and/or instructions. This can lead to accident, injury, and lawsuits or worse. Similar situations apply in an airport setting. While there's less chance of mowing down fellow passengers while heavily medicated, having an attendant places the liability squarely in the hands of those trained to operate the wheelchair. Again, a person may be in a hurry or confused and take off on his own, leading to a range of problems. This is why a transport wheelchair designed to be propelled exclusively by the attendant that the passenger cannot move without getting out and pushing is ideal for both settings. Rules will be followed, everyone will be much safer, and as an added bonus, the occupant cannot accidentally or deliberately leave the premises in the chair. Thus, this also serves as a theft prevention device. To find out more information on topics like this, please go to www.staxi.com.